to 73, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Jake El Gallo Paul.
So I lived a good 19 years on this earth, and I've seen things rise, fall, fall hard, or just sink into the abyss of obscurity. Take, for example, every trend ever, or specifically the whip and for how many you couldn't escape this song. It was everywhere on the radio, at school, on TikTok. Well, not on TikTok, on YouTube, on Vine, on Insta, on Snap. This song had parties lit. Now it's nowhere to be found, but music isn't the only thing that can generate hype. It can be fashion, cars, collabs, etc. And that's what I'll be going over today. The most hyped things in history. Starting off, we got JDM cars, or Japanese domestic market cars. I know just hearing that probably conjures images of the Mark IV Supra and R34 GTR from Fast and Furious, which is the reason why these cars are so famous as they are. You can't go a millisecond on YouTube Shorts without a troll face edit of a Mark IV Supra or R34 Skyline. They're inescapable, especially if you're a car guy. The amount of glazing for these regular sports cars is insane. It's more glazed than the Krispy Kreme donuts. Next, we got fashion, more specifically Supreme. They literally have the Midas touch. There's no way I'm paying $3K plus for something I could have bought cheaper at my local hardware store just because it says Supreme. It's not as supreme as people make it out to be. Skateboarding is already expensive. I don't need to pay a used C5 Corvette for some wood on wheels. It's legit insane. Next, we have Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. People wouldn't shut up about this fight till it happened, and then nobody cared. Jake Paul ended up getting rightfully clowned for quote-unquote defeating the senior citizen. Next, we have collabs. Now, there's a few collabs I can go over. Pokemon in Santa Cruz, Godzilla in Santa Cruz, Fortnite, and literally anything. But the one I want to focus on is McDonald's and Travis Scott. Y'all thought Travis Scott and Fortnite was lit. People were literally stealing the promotional posters for this meal. Custom replicas of the figure from the commercial were going for $200 plus on resale. You can't make this up. Resellers are selling these posters for $70 to $100. That's wild. And next we got, all right, sorry about that. Next we got anything Jordan Carter, aka Playboi Carti, does. I'm telling you, bro can tweet the most random thing ever, and his fans are on it. Like a white on rice. Praying is a clue for a new song or album. It's even more insane when his bestie Lil Uzi gets involved. Now, I'm gonna be real. At one point, I was listening to both these two artists on repeat in class, but I just kind of stopped. Let's face it. Let's face the facts. 1629 ain't dropping, unfortunately. Let's have a moment of silence for all the Carti and Uzi fans who soul died just hearing that. Next, we got the Popeyes chicken sandwich, the golden chalice of sandwiches, the cream of the crop of sandwiches, the sandwich in Chick-fil-A's nightmares. All jokes aside, the hype around this mid sandwich was insane. How do I know? It's mid because I've had it. It's dry. It's C tier at best. I've had better school cafeteria. To be honest, it was disappointing. More disappointing than microwave McDonald's fries. Next, we have the Chiefs. Yes, I'm gonna hate on my home team for a minute. Yeah, we won 4 Super Bowls, but not gonna lie. I think as soon as the game's over, nobody really cares besides the parade and all that. And they're getting a movie. And it's a love story between Kelsey and Taylor Swift. Like, who cares? We're making an insane Super Bowl run after 50 years plus of getting shat on. And we could have done a documentary about that. But no, it had to be a love story. Anyway, next up we have Taylor Swift, Kanye's arch nemesis. Her fan base worships her as if he was Jesus Christ. They can fill a whole million Arrowhead stadiums with how much they glaze her. Her music is honestly not my cup of tea. Disclaimer, these are all jokes. I probably might get his nuke sent to my house. But anyway, moving on. We have the PS5. You already knew this was coming. This is going to be on here. The PS5 was so hyped that Microsoft straight up admitted they lost the console war. 65 million sold. 65 million units sold to 28 million sold. The numbers speak for themselves. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.